Hello, welcome to Public Participation Training video number 7 regarding mobile applications. This training is sponsored by the Iowa Department of Economic Development. My name is Nick Bowden and I'm with MindMixer. So, as we look to expand our community's engagement efforts, we need to continue to look for opportunities to not only make our traditional meetings more interactive, but additionally branch out into taking advantage of some of the mobile technologies that are out there currently. The number of people that are currently using mobile technology, whether it be texting or mobile applications, is on the rise, and that's a predominant form of communication, particularly for the demographic under the age of 35 or 40. And so integrating those items into our efforts will only enhance and broaden the scope of participation within our communities. But first and foremost, items like instant keypad voting or polling. There's several companies that provide these tools. Essentially, it's a handheld device that is used in a traditional face-to-face meeting that integrates or syncs with PowerPoint slides where you can poll the audience, similar to the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the Ask the Audience tool. This allows you as a facilitator to ask questions and then have the audience respond via their keypad and get real-time results. This allows for a democratization of the survey or decision-making process within a meeting because it becomes a very transparent resource and set of results. For example, you may have in the facilitation someone that insists that trails are not important to the community. It dominates the conversation, but when you go to a keypad polling device and ask the audience what they feel about trails, you may find that 97% of the audience actually feels that trails are an important component. So that allows for those folks that may or may not have the ability or the desire to speak up in front of a big crowd, the opportunity to still voice their opinions in a way that is shown in a transparent manner to the rest of the group. So those are technologies that you should definitely look into as you look to expand your engagement efforts. They are a one-time investment that you can buy several keypads to use for meetings across all of your public outreach efforts in the city. The second set of resources that is very important and should be utilized are text-in and call-in participation services. So there are a couple companies that do this pretty well. First, Twilio.com, second, MobileStone, and third, Tango. There's certainly other opportunities or other providers out there, but these are three that we have worked with that have great service and are pretty easily implemented within your community's outreach process. So taking each of those respective sites here, Twilio, MobileStone, and Tango are very similar in what they provide. Essentially, they allow you to, in this case, as Twilio states, build powerful voice and SMS apps. For example, Twilio will allow you to essentially get a local phone number tied to a particular topic where residents can text in or call in ideas or provide input. Those answers or those inputs are then forwarded to your email inbox for you to review. So this can be integrated with a poster outreach process similar to what you see here in El Paso, where the poster is placed in various areas around town and asks citizens what they can do to improve schools and parks. And the participant has the opportunity to text in or call into this local phone number at the bottom of the poster and state their ideas. So it's a great way to integrate real-time participation in high-traffic areas of your community. MobileStorm is slightly different in what they provide. They are essentially more of an outreach tool. So the ability for you as a community to be texting information or texting one-question text surveys to those people that have opted in and provided their mobile phone number either through a website or through a traditional public meeting. So doing things like one-question text surveys, asking folks, do you think we should have brick streets in downtown, for example? Maybe an opportunity for you to send a text to folks and get a real set of feedback back quickly. Additionally, the number of folks under the age of 30 that are using texting as their primary communication tool continues to increase, meaning that that's an explicit statement from them saying this is how they would like to be communicated with. So as communities, it is our job to then go to where they are, and in many cases with younger demographics, that's through text messaging. Tatango is a very similar service that provides the ability for you to reach out to folks via text message. Operates very similar to Mobile Storm, a little bit different pricing structure, but all of these are very affordable in regards to obtaining more input from your citizens. The last piece worth talking about here is the ability to text vote. So we talked about keypad voting technologies and capabilities, but there are also companies out there that allow you to do that same service, but through mobile phones. So in this case, you can, using Turning Technologies ResponseWare service, allow the same kind of participation within a public meeting, but have it be done through a mobile phone. So you actually don't have to have the keypads themselves. It integrates or syncs with the PowerPoint, and you can ask a question, and people can text in their responses via their mobile phone, and there's real-time recording to be seen on the screen. So as a wrap-up to this training video, the important takeaways are, as communities, we need to continue to expand our outreach efforts, and we can do that effectively through text-in and call-in participation, through integrating technology into our public meetings, either through keypads or through mobile phones.